Hey guys, this is Ross, and right now I have some really interesting fruits for you guys. And I went to H Mart, and I cannot believe how many tropical fruits are there. It's just incredible. What we have here is rambutan. I've always wanted to try this. I'm growing lychee myself just to try and taste it. Who knew I can go to H Mart, literally 5 lights away from my house, and they sell this for $7. They sell this for $1.50 a pound. Just unbelievable. And I bought a tree like an idiot. But hopefully, I'm sure that if you grew it yourself, it would taste better. Then over here we have tamarind. And tamarind is really interesting. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this. Crazy. And then over here we have jackfruit. Again, just really inexpensive. This is only $2.72 for this. What is this, like a quarter of a jackfruit? So, just really interesting fruits, and I've already kind of picked them out here. And this right here is the jackfruit, and this is the tamarind. And if you look over here at the jackfruit, you can kind of see these little pockets, and in these pockets, you kind of, with your fingers, kind of dig out the insides here. Take out the seed, and then you're left with this really tasty orange fruit. And the fruit here, to me, tastes a lot like, it tastes a lot like a really sweet cantaloupe, but it has a weird aftertaste that I can't explain. It has the texture almost like a piece of meat, because it's very stringy. It's like a very stringy fruit. You can tell there's probably maybe some protein in this thing if you look up the nutritional facts of it. I'm not sure, but I really like it. And a lot of people kind of struggle with this fruit when they first eat it, but I like it. So, and over here is the tamarind. And the tamarind, I've already peeled it, but this is basically like a peanut, and you just break it open. I mean, if that's not a peanut, I don't know what is. And then you peel it, and it doesn't take very long. I'm sure there's a better way to open this. And then there's this strange thing here that just comes off, and you eat it, and then you're left over with this. And there's some seeds in here, and there's kind of like seed pods, like similar to how peanuts are. There's like a fruit here and a fruit here and a fruit here. Let's just taste it. You kind of have to use your teeth to kind of get the flesh away from the seed. But here's a seed right here, and it's very good. Like, this is incredibly good because it's like candy. It's really sweet. It's almost like a dried fruit. I guess it is kind of dry because these are like pods that dry on the tree, on these tropical trees, and then I guess the insides kind of get a little dry. Even though it's wet, it's definitely a wet fruit, but I imagine the flavor, if it's not dried, is nowhere near the same. And it's really easy to eat. To me, it tastes a lot like a raisin or a prune. It has like that similar taste to, you would have that when you dry a fruit and then they preserve it in like a potassium nitrate, I think it's called, or potassium sorbate, or some crazy name for it. But it kind of has that flavor to it. If I were to dry a prune myself, it wouldn't have that flavor. But this kind of has it, and I liked it. I like these a lot better than a raisin, like a sun-made raisin, or a prune you would get at the store. This is just miles better. So, top fruit. And then over here we have the rambutan, and this is just a crazy furry looking thing. It almost looks sharp, but it's not at all. It's very similar to like a children's toy that I had when I was a kid, and they're like fuzzy. Like, it's like not fuzzy, but like it's like a brush. Like, if I could brush my hand, if I needed to brush my hand, I could use this. I don't know. It's just strange. And the way you open it is you can use your thumb and your fingernail, kind of dig in there a little bit, and then take off a piece like that. Take off another piece, and you reveal this white-looking egg-shaped fruit that just looks so strange. It looks like I'm in Jurassic Park or something, and this is like a dinosaur egg. I don't know. And inside here is a pit, and you can actually peel this slightly, and you can peel away the flesh from the seed, like so. And it's really good. The seed is somewhat big, but there's a lot of flesh for the amount of seed. Like the tamarind has a minimal amount of flesh for the size of the seed. But I really like this fruit. People tell me it tastes like Jell-O before I had it. It doesn't really taste like Jell-O. I can kind of see why you would make the comparison because it's so unique. But it almost tastes... It literally is like an egg. Like a chicken egg. Because it has that same texture of the egg whites. When you peel it, I bet you this fruit has like a lot of protein in it as well. Like you can really peel it and there's like striations in the fruit. So it's probably high in protein. And just getting it away from the pit actually really isn't that difficult. Very wet fruit, very moist. So is the jackfruit. They're both very moist. Whereas the tamarind is like I said, it's like dry. This is a really good tasting. I loved it. And if you can grow these fruits at home, awesome. If not, then you're gonna be like me. And you're gonna go to H Mart every day of your life, and you're gonna get these fruits because they're that good and they're that interesting. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, have a good day. Yeah, we're recording. Okay. Hey guys, this is Ross, and right